you can win this beautiful car on the turn of a single card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. Okay, we're going to meet our two contestants who give away a lot of money, we hope anyway. We have two delightful contestants and two very pretty dealers, so let's get them out of here right away. We always start our show by meeting Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, our two lovely dealers on Card Sharks. You were late. What happened?
Well, we were chatting.
You were gossiping, weren't you?
Oh.
Inquiring minds want to know. What were you talking? Never mind. Deal out the cards and let's get our Card Sharks in here. Come on, guys. Come on, Bob, show me some enthusiasm. You've won $9,000.
Incredible, man.
I know. Bob said to me yesterday, he said, have you ever bet $5,000 on one card? It is a funny feeling, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Right, tell me about yourself.
Hi, my name's Bob Brule, and I'm a Navy pilot. I'm stationed in Northern California in the San Francisco area, and I'm originally from a small town in Florida called Fort Pierce.
Fort Pierce, Florida. I've been there.
You have?
Yeah.
Great fishing.
Yes, been there. Linda, how are you?
Just fine.
Welcome to our show. First time we've met.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Linda Dollar.
Dollar.
Right. Good name.
It's a good name.
It is a good name. And I'm from the South. I was born in Tennessee. My home's in Alabama. And I'm a wife and a mother and a teacher.
Good for you. That's three very fine occupations right there. You know how to play this game? You win 2 games and you're the champion. That's all you have to remember. Lacey's got the cards dealt out from decks you cut earlier, and we are on our way with our first question of the day. And Bob, this is yours. We surveyed 100 fourth grade boys. We asked them, for $1, would you kiss a girl?
Oh.
How many fourth grade boys would kiss a girl for $1?
Fourth grade? No, I don't think for $100. For $1 million, I certainly wouldn't have. I think that's going to be an incredibly low number. I would say somewhere in the 23 range.
Oh, whereabouts in the 23 range?
Somewhere within plus or minus
23, right, okay. Linda, he said 23 out of 100 fourth graders would kiss a girl for $1. What do you think?
Oh, I think fourth graders would consider kissing a girl, maybe not even for $1. And I can remember in the fourth grade, this was when the little boy started being interested in that sort of thing. So I think the number's going to be higher.
Even higher than that? I know. I was chasing Betty Jo Lewis when I was in the fourth grade. Yeah. Heck, $1 in my foot. I just tried to grab her right then. Didn't work. Actual number of fourth grade boys who would kiss a girl for $1 is 38 of them. Yes, it was higher. All right. She got away. Linda, you ready?
I'm ready.
There you go. There's an 8. How about changing that one?
Let's just change that
We'll do it, sure. 8 will now become an 8 again.
Well, that's red's better. Okay, let's higher.
Higher than the 8, the lady says. That it is.
All right, lower.
Gonna go lower than the jack. Got it.
Higher.
Higher than the 3. Look out now.
And let's freeze.
Freeze. Okay, we will. 3 8s pop up in just one turn. Okay. 1 card away from winning game number 1. Will she do it? Hey, you'll have to stick around and find out. We'll be back to that in a moment.
We give you the answers. You get all night to study. All you have to do is stay awake. Crammed, coming January 6th only on Game Show Network.
You snooze, you lose.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. All right, let's go on now with this game. Linda, this next question is yours, and all week long we've had these 10 married men who stay home and take care of the kids and the house, and they're with us, and we're going to ask them to join us again. Linda, before the show, we ask our 10 house husbands, do you have a favorite soap opera you watch every day? How many of these 10 house husbands have a favorite soap opera?
Okay, I think they'll probably have the television on during the day, and I think that you'll get interested in the characters, and before you know it, you're hooked. And I think it's going to be a high number.
Think so?
I think probably 7.
7 out of the 10 have a favorite soap opera they watch every day. What do you think, Bob?
Well, on deployment overseas, we have military television, which is a lot of soap operas. And I found them real intriguing, and a lot of us were interested, but there's just no way with a lot of work that you have to do if you're running your own house. I don't think you can sit down every day and watch that. So I'm going to say the number is just a little bit lower.
A little bit lower than that. Lacey has a soap opera she watches every day. If we're rehearsing or anything and Lacey disappears, it's because her soap opera is on.
Yes.
If she can't watch it, she tapes it so she can watch it at night, right?
Yes.
If it went off the air, you would commit suicide.
I'm crazy.
Go nuts, yes. Let's find out. I'm not even going to tell you which one it is. It's on another network, that's why. The actual number of these house husbands who have a favorite soap opera is 1. Ooh. Just 1. Which one of you guys has that illness? Oh, Alfonso. It's no wonder the dinner wasn't ready when your wife came home. Which one you like, Alfonso?
Loving.
Loving?
Yes. Have a daytime fantasy with Trisha Alden.
What time's that thing on? Maybe I should watch it too.
11:30 to 12.
11:30 to 12? No, I better not watch that. But I just got through watching Price is Right at that. No, I better not. Okay. Thank you, fellas. Nice to have you with us. Here we go. It's Bob. Here's your card, Robert. There's the queen for you.
Yeah, I'll take that. Lower.
Lower than the queen. Got it?
Oh, what a lovely card. I'll go higher.
You get excited over these cards. Higher. No. Higher. Okay, with a free chance, Linda. Chance to win this game.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher. If it's higher, you win game number 1. You do not win game number 1. It was not higher. And we will continue. Bob, a question for you. An educated guess question. What percentage of Fortune 500 companies make their employees and job applicants undergo a test for illegal drugs? Ooh. Fortune 500.
Well, that's an everyday part of Navy life, so it's not unusual to me, and it's well accepted. And I think it's becoming more and more important thing for the workplace. So those are some successful companies. They don't want anybody taking off time when they should be producing. So I'm going to say that that's going to be a pretty high number, and I'm going to say somewhere around 80.
80%, you say, of the Fortune 500 companies.
I'm sorry, it was percent or
yes.
Out of education. Oh, I would say then the number would be somewhere around 37%.
37%. Linda, what do you think? Higher or lower than 37%?
Okay, I think the Fortune 500 companies would be dealing with employees that have demonstrated integrity. There's a lot of trust going on there. I don't think there's going to be that much drug testing
So what do you think, higher or lower than 37?
And the question is?
What percentage have asked them to undergo a test for illegal drugs?
Maybe just a little bit higher.
A little bit higher than 37%. The actual percentage of Fortune 500 companies that drug test employees and job applicants is 30%. Wasn't higher, it was just a little bit lower. Okay, Bob's got the control again. Here we go, Bob.
Hi, excuse me, lower.
Lower than the queen. Should have said higher, shouldn't you? Again, with a free chance, Linda.
Higher.
Higher. If it's higher, you win game number 1. You do not. No. So we are making no progress at all, and we're going to play sudden death this time. Fourth and final question of this game. Someone has to win the game in the next play of the cards, and control is what you're after. This is yours, Linda. We surveyed 100 women who are living with their boyfriend. We asked them, has living with your man taken some of the romance out of your relationship? How many women said living with a man has taken some of the romance out of the relationship?
Well, I can relate to that in marriage. I think that probably the familiarity breeds a little more contempt. Yeah, I think some of the romance would go. I think that's going to be a high number, probably 67.
67 out of 100 women said living with their boyfriend has taken some of the romance out of the relationship. Bob?
Well, I'm a happily married man, and that's as close quarters you get when you're living together. And the thing that keeps you, I think, living together when there's not a marriage bond, I think, would be the fact that there's still a spark there. So I'm going to say that, could you repeat the question, please?
How many women said living with a man has taken some of the romance out of their relationship? She said 67 out of 100 said that. I'm asking you higher or lower?
I'm going to say lower because
thank you,
that's
Bob.
what keeps them together.
Right the actual number of women who said living with a man has taken some of the romance out of the relationship is 56. You're absolutely right, Bob. It was lower.
Boring but correct.
No, it's all right. We're playing sudden death now, Bob. You can play the game, and if you goof, she wins the game, or pass it on to her with the 8. If she goofs, you win the game. What are you going to do?
Well, she's had such great luck with that 8. I'm going to let her play it.
You're going to let her play it again. Linda, it's all up to you, my dear.
Higher.
Higher. If it's higher, you win game number 1. You do not.
All right.
That means that Bob wins the game. All right. $100 for you, Robert. First game is yours. We'll pause for these words. We'll set up for game number 2 right after this.